Steve.
And this is the
Brion and Steve Show. Alright, I'm starting this one. This is going to be our top 10 favorite songs of all time.
All time, and it's not going to be just metal. It's not going to be just jazz, pop, whatever.
Yeah.
Mathcore.
All genres.
Death metal, black Norwegian metal. Maybe you could think of hair metal.
So this,
okay.
I kind of cheated. I'm going to quickly name off all the bands I didn't use, all the people I didn't use, really quickly. Paganini, Rachmaninoff, Beethoven, myself. That's not egotistical. It's just I create something and I like to hear it.
He's pretty good at it, too.
Brian May's solo work, Boston, The Who, Styx, Kansas, Mr. Lunt from VeggieTales. The Rolling Stones, Foo Fighters, and Elton John. Pop artist, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Kelly Clarkson. Notice they're all females. Pop works best with females.
Oh, yeah.
Rappers, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem. Now, getting to the meat and potatoes. Number 10, actually a Christian artist, Rich Mullins. It was really hard picking one from him because he's most famous for Awesome God. I chose The Just Shall Live. It's almost like got that Southern gospel feel to it. So it was kind of a fun track, a rocking Southern gospel thing going on. And it moves me every time I hear it, so I chose that as my number 10. Brian's number 10.
My number 10 is that, I don't know, it's just a song that we all love, actually. The Imperial March. It's from Star Wars, Darth Vader's theme. I picked this one because I grew up on Star Wars, and I know Steve here grew up on Star Wars, and the Imperial March was very much a part of the whole Empire. Every time you'd see those Star Destroyers coming in, you hear the Imperial March.
My favorite moment with the Imperial March is back when the Iowa Hawkeyes used to be really good at basketball. I guess they're doing decent right now, but used to be really good at basketball. I can't remember who the players were, but they were coming back onto the court, and the camera angle was so right. The Imperial March was playing by the band, and they just walk on. It was like, oh, that was a freaking movie moment, you know?
Oh man, epic,
yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Pretty epic. Number 9.
Number 9.
This one has 2 versions, and I chose this version. Kiss and Steve Vai from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, God Gave Rock and Roll to You.
Okay, alright.
If you watch that movie and it gets to the end, they get up on stage and they air guitar because they're not playing it, Steve Vai is. If that intro lick does not make the back of your neck, you know, the hair stand on ends, there's something wrong with you. Then plus it goes into the Kiss song, which... What can be said about Kiss?
Oh, I mean, Kiss is an awesome band. Black Diamond, I love that song.
Gotta get down to Detroit, Rock City.
Yeah.
But God Gave Rock and Roll to You is my favorite Kiss song. And not only that, you should Google that song, watch one of their live versions, and they talk pro-America, pro-military, and oh my gosh, every time I watch that, it's just an inspirational piece because Paul Stanley getting up, it was 2010, so the support for the war and the soldiers was not nearly as high as 2001 when all the shit went down. He is still going out, and Gene Simmons, I should say, they're still going out supporting the troops, even though it's not really nearly as popular as it was back then.
We should support the troops. I just want to say that right now. I thank Steve for his service. You know, I think that's a noble thing to do that. So yes, and I do agree.
Okay.
Okay, so I am now
number
on
9.
For number 9. This one This one Steve's probably not going to like as much. I don't know. The Times They Are Changing by Bob Dylan.
I don't have hate for Bob Dylan. It's just he can't sing, but he does write good songs.
Oh yeah, he's very,
Notice
very
that
genius as far as
every time he writes a song and someone else covers it, you're like, wow. Why wasn't that so good the first time?
Yeah. Well, I like it. It's a really great song to me. And of course, they use that in the movie Watchmen too. It wasn't Bob. I don't think it was Bob Dylan singing it though. I think it was some other bands doing a cover of it. But still, it fit perfectly with the beginning of that movie. So, and I just like the song. His voice doesn't bother me as much, but I understand my dad and my mom both hate his voice, and but my sister and I, we love it. So
okay.
So that's just.
Like I said, nothing but respect for the guy because he did write good songs.
He is a very, very talented songwriter.
Okay, we're to number 8. I had to throw in some J-pop.
All right.
I had to, but the problem is I didn't want to do something that you would predict, like throwing a Dragon Ball song, which would probably be Dragon Ball's ending theme, that B is free. That's probably my favorite J-pop.
I wish I knew the name of that song.
But Yu-Gi-Oh's intro theme, Japan's version, orgasmic. I showed it to him on my iPhone, so it was kind of like, listen.
Exactly, yeah, and it was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot, yeah.
I still don't know what they're saying.
There's just something I just want to say. There's just something about anime intros usually. Yeah. Not all of them are good, but a lot of them are, especially on the really cool animes. I mean, they're just fun to watch. You just get so excited for the show. It's like, you know, especially if you're watching a DVD or a Blu-ray, you gotta sit there and watch the beginning. You know, be like, yeah, all right, yeah.
I might watch the beginning again.
Yeah, and exactly, yeah. So
number 8.
Number 8, Dre Day.
Oh my titties! I can't believe I didn't put that on there.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Dre,
wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, doggy dogs in the motherfucking house.
It came on back in the '90s and everything, and it was a great rap song. I just loved it. And I remember I went to Best Buy when it was over there, kind of by Merle Hay Mall, and I was surprised that they actually had the Chronic there, and I bought it. And most of the people, when I drove up listening to it in my car, were looking at me like, "What the hell is he listening to?" So I got a little bit of flack, and then the next thing I know, all my friends own it. Yeah. And they're all listening to it, and they're even going into listening to Snoop Dogg.
Well, Snoop Dogg was always
Snoop
my
Dogg's Doggy
pick.
Style.
Yeah, Doggy Style was my pick. Not only was that my pick for rap, that is the greatest, to me, that's the greatest rap album of all time. I have not had a party yet that I didn't play that entire thing.
Yeah, it is.
And everybody's sitting there trying to rap with it too, you know?
Well, I couldn't stand my next door neighbors. Years ago, I was a teenager, so I'd put on Doggy Style. I turn it up real loud when they have little parties in the backyard because I just couldn't stand it. And I just thought, if I play... Follow me.
Yeah. Don't lose your grip. Not just is it for me to fuck up shit.
Yeah, so you're probably like...
Just blasting.
Yeah, that's what I did, so... Yeah.
That was your 8?
That was mine 8, yes. So
Mine Kampf.
We do not...
Getting German all over in here.
Yeah, I know.